Okay, real quick, let's talk about the video and what we're trying to accomplish with the video me and Veronica had just put up. We are actually calling for an online protest. That's what we're doing. And it's going to be relentless and it's going to become a headache. That's what we want. Now, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube have become a circle of hell. Let me explain. TikTok, all it is drama. That's all I see is going on is drama. It's just never ending. Same people causing drama. They need attention. I don't care what their problem is, really. We've got one TikToker who's out there trying to accuse one of Mica's family members for her death. Based on what? What evidence does this person have? None. It's anything to take the focus off of JP Miller. The person that they're accusing, it wasn't even near Mica, wasn't even in her life at that time, wasn't even around her. So it's moronic. And we've got that going on. And then we've got YouTube that is minimizing the audience for some of my videos based on what truth. Then we've got Facebook, where we've got a secret group of women who are totally pro JP. And I think some of them, including JP Miller, are having posts removed because Facebook is weak. Now, we can't sit here and go, well, where's the justice? Why isn't there justice happening if we're not even willing to go out of our comfort zone? And what comfort zone are we asking you to get to come out of? We're asking you to upload a free app. I mean, you're looking at me on a device right now as I'm talking, on that very device, if you're not on Twitter. This is for people who are not on Twitter. What are we asking of you? We're trying to seek justice. Now you say, well, what's the difference? The difference is you can't tag the FBI, the DOJ, the U.S. Marshals, the IRS, the Attorney General's office the way you can on Twitter. You can't get these platforms of Circle of Hell will get rid of you, okay? Or they'll shadow ban you, or they censor you. They don't do that on X. That's number one. Number two, we need something to go viral. Something for Mica, for her justice, okay? So that's what this tweet is all about. Now, if you go on Twitter, if you happen to be on Twitter and you're like, okay, let me go find it. Again, it's under Electasunis Music or under Created Class Magazine. You could find both accounts on Twitter, X, whatever you call it. And you could find that tweet. It's the only one I did today. If you want to find it by its wording, at the very beginning of the video me and Veronica made, you can actually see the wording that's inside that tweet. And basically, we want to see it go viral. Even if you want to copy and paste that tweet and put it on other platforms, please do. And make sure you tag the Department of Justice, the FBI, the Attorney General's office, and not just the South Carolina one, the federal one. We need to become a headache. This needs to go on every day. I mean, I'm talking about an online protest where we just become such a headache, such a nuisance that they have to do something, and they got to do it now. A louder voice than the drama queens and the flying monkeys is what we need to do. Now, what am I asking you to do? Nothing that's going to cost you money, and is going to cost you very little time. If you're not willing to do it, you have that right, but then don't complain if justice is taking too long. Okay? If you are willing, once again, if you're on Twitter, just find me at Electasunis Music or Created a Class Magazine. You just go on one of those. It's the tweet that I did today. It's dated today. It's the only one I did today. And it's the one that is tagged, even tags Horry County Sheriff's Department and Myrtle Beach Police Department. It also has tagged multiple news outlets. We're looking to make some noise, people, for Mica. And it's not just Mica, it's the other victims of JP Miller. Okay? So if you're a victim yourself, you would want this to be done for you. So we got to think about moving a little bit more forward outside of the circle of hell. And I consider the circle of hell right now to be Facebook and TikTok, especially, and YouTube. Let me tell you about TikTok. That video I had to re-put up, I had to re-upload last night, was one I did at the end of June, beginning of July. And TikTok was kind enough to take my voice off of it. It was literally silent. For what reason? For what reason? My own song where I'm singing and we created the song from scratch, the whole thing, from rhythm to melody, they removed it saying it was copywritten. I mean, morons. We're dealing with morons here. We can't look for justice on these moronic, idiotic platforms where the loudest voices are a bunch of liars who have no evidence to back up any of their claims. They're not looking to seek justice for Mica. All they care about is supporting J.P. Miller. And I'm done hearing about it. Now, I'm not saying I'm leaving TikTok until it's taken off, because it probably will be gone by January, is what I heard. Okay, I'm staying here to keep up. All right, I said I was going to leave in August, but I'm staying. Okay, I've decided to stay to see this through. But we cannot totally depend on these 3 lame, weak platforms to get this very important message out there. So this is a plea to you to help us to join forces for an online protest. And we're going to keep protesting every day, constantly. If that means we have to copy and paste and retweet the same message or repost the same message over and over and over again to the Department of Justice, to the FBI, to the Attorney General, so be it, until something happens. And that's what we're asking for. If you have any questions, just private message me or email me if you have a way to email me. Let's do something about this, and let's go beyond the pathetic path we've been taking for 4 months, almost 5. It's just not working. We need to be a louder voice. So I hope you join us in this. I really do. And until I see you again, God bless.